When is the new Pokemon Fire Red coming out? Well, it's kind of one of those in-betweener projects, so I don't know, man. Do you live in a trailer, and what's your best amiibo? I guess this is a trailer. And what do you mean by best amiibo? Like my best looking amiibo or my strongest amiibo? Well, I'm just gonna say my strongest amiibo is Link. Link! There's my impression HD gamer. Link! Link! What am I still doing this for? Next question. What video editing software do you use? What computer laptop should I want if I want to do major video editing? So there's two types of programs that you can get that I know of. There's Sony Vegas Pro and Adobe Premiere. Now, Sony Vegas Pro has a lot of effects that are really nice, and it's a pretty easy to program to use overall. But if you are serious about video editing, I would definitely go with Adobe Premiere, just because if you have access to After Effects and Audition, you can link them together using dynamic link and edit very quickly, on the fly, dynamically. Yeah, if you're serious about that, Premiere. What kind of computer should you get? Well, you should definitely be focusing on a high-powered processor like an Intel, because it's really efficient. Probably an i7 would be the best. You probably want at least 8 gigs of RAM, a really good graphics card like a NVIDIA GTX. I personally have a NVIDIA GTX 860M. I use a laptop with an i5, 8 gigs of RAM, and a solid-state drive, which is also something I would recommend you get if you do video editing. What is your fondest 3DS gaming memory? Well, I'd have to say my fondest 3DS memory was playing Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire with my girlfriend. She got Zoroark and she really liked him, and she would always use him and kick my butt. So, constant battles where I lost. Would you ever be able to play Nintendo games with us? You know what? I'm down to play games with you guys. It's just I don't have a lot of time, you know? Congrats, man. Have you ever played Undertale? If so, did you enjoy it? I haven't played it personally, but I have seen a friend and other people play it. Who's your main character in Smash and why? Well, if we're talking about Smash 4, it's Link, but if we're talking about any of the other ones, I'd have to say Kirby. Did you ever expect to get this far? It's really hard to say, because I didn't ever envision myself getting far, but I felt like I could, if that makes any sort of sense. I pretty much just believed in myself and kept going. Not only because I really want to do this as like my career, but also because I'm really passionate about what I do and really committed to it. What's your favorite amiibo and least favorite amiibo? My favorite is Yarn Yoshi, and my least favorite is Luigi, just because his pose really sucks for everything. How long does it take to make a video? Oh man, it actually takes quite a long time. I mean, depending on the video. If I do just like a let's play and I just cut and splice a couple of things, which I do very little of, it could take, a couple hours to record and make the video. If I do something like an amiibo unboxing or like Nefarious Nook took a week, about 5 days actually, and I spent lots of nights, I spent my days making that. Overall, I would say about 10 to 15 hours went into Nefarious Nook in total, and other videos I would say between 4 and 8 hours it usually takes. What is your favorite Nintendo game of all time? Well, if this was all the way back in the 90s when Rare was still kind of associated with Nintendo, I would definitely say Banjo-Tooie. But since it's not, and I know it is a third party, but it's still like, man, Banjo-Tooie is kind of so much family to Nintendo that it's pretty much Nintendo. It's just part of Xbox right now, and it's the future. But if like a first party Nintendo game, I would have to say Ocarina of Time. Do you own every amiibo? No, I don't, and I've kind of slowed down on my collecting just because it's a really expensive hobby and I'm a broke college student, and my interest in amiibo has gone all the way down to nothing pretty much. So I still enjoy making amiibo videos and speed arts and doing cool creative artsy stuff with amiibo, but in terms of actually going and collecting all of them, I'd say that's pretty much done with. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the first Q&A. Thank you all so freaking much for sending me actual questions. Like, this is insane, man. Please like it up, subscribe it up, guys, and I will see all of you guys in future videos. Peace.